Good morning, folks. This is Blind Man's World Live. Gonna do a little bit more Techtonica before my daughter gets home. She's coming home from grandparents' house, which is awesome. That being said, won't be doing any streaming while she's here. We have actually done a stream together once. It was kind of fun. Alright, I'm trying to untie and untangle the cords and stuff. I just have a mess of cords here. Pretty crazy. Alright, there we go. And that one is... what is this hooked up to? Alright, that's good. Get me my seat. And we're going to do some more Techtonica. I want to do some more work on that area I was working on yesterday. So let me turn this down in my headset a little bit. Get you all to the game screen. And we'll get into this thing. I think I should just be able to hit continue, since we were on my file last time and not my daughter's. If not, it's pretty easy to switch over. Just find the file that has the most hours on it, and that would be mine. So, yeah. Just sporting some water today. I thought of making some coffee, but should probably take a rest on it for a little while. Alright. What were we doing? I know we were messing around with this area here. Kind of trying to make it look nice again. There we go. Get rid of that. Alright, so we have this going. Gotta do a little bit of cleanup here. Just a bit of cleanup. It looks like we hadn't gotten this cleared out. Alright. I know what our goal is now. Let's work. Hopefully everybody's having a good morning today. I did sleep in a little bit today just to get a little extra rest in. I don't really have any work right now that I have to do, so yeah, I can enjoy myself for a little bit. Yeah, Tuesdays and Thursdays usually are a pretty good day off for me, so I don't have to really do much in the way of work and stuff. Sometimes I will have some client sessions that I'll go ahead and schedule, but not that often. Especially in the summer, it's kind of slow. Because it's all nice and sunny out and such, so people don't really think they need any help from the likes of me. Alright, I think I'll probably just square this whole area off and call it good. Especially since this will give us some extra room for more conveyors. I don't know that we've got actually enough room to do that. Oh, this is horrible. Okay, we're gonna fix this as well, because that looks terrible. I don't know why I didn't just fill it in the first place. Maybe I didn't see it. I just kind of went, oh, okay, it'll be fine. What are these anyways? Oh, yeah. These are boxes. Yeah, we have enough boxes to probably store everything in this entire world in a box somewhere. Because this actually means, since this is backed up, it means the actual sorter box is completely full. And it means very likely that the source box that this is all coming from is probably full too. That's how I kind of set things up for these at least for this sorter thing, I've set it up so at the point of production, there's a box that's kind of buffering the amount of stuff that's going in, so you can kind of go from to the point of production and pick up your items if you want to, or you can come to the big sorter area here and get things as well. I set it up that way because we, at least at the time of this stream, we're not having the whole sign thing yet, and it sounds like it's probably going to be a little bit of time before we get one. I'm sure the PC community will probably mod in one before that happens in real time, which is fine. I'll just wait for somebody to mod it. I am not a modder, so can't do cool stuff like that. Alright. Let's see. This is going to take a little bit of time to get this all... Could I please fly? Thank you. Thank you for letting me fly. Right. See, I don't think I have any room in the sorter to actually do more. What floor is this? Is this the third? Well, I don't know. If anything, I can bring stuff to whatever this is going to be eventually, because we're going to have to create another floor up here. It's one of the reasons I have to put these the roofs on everything. Is I do very likely need more room to create more what do you want to call it? More sorter areas and such. So more boxes, more slots for stuff. Whole other floors of probably some machines up there too. Now I'm into the larger machines right now. I've got I'm actually producing, what are they? The crank generators, both kinds. Got those going. I will likely, my next big thing I'd like to start producing is the two kinds of assemblers that we've got going. I believe they actually take one of the extracts to make, plus the motors. They'll take those, I'm pretty sure. So if I could increase motor production, that would be even better. That's actually quite a process too. It takes three more complicated items that are combined together. Which I think it's steel ingots, an electrical cube, I think it is, and what else goes into a motor? I think it's ceramic parts. The machine that's doing it right now is actually right underneath us, so we can go check it out eventually. So I could probably put another assembler maybe in that little spot that I've got motors being made, and that might just help with some production speed and such. But we'll see. There's a lot of room for expansion and stuff in this factory, so like I said, if you need more room, you just dig out a hole and there you go. You can have your next room. So it's pretty nice. And it does assure that pretty much every playthrough will be, at least factory-wise, will be slightly different. I mean, this factory is completely different than the one I started with when I started the game a while back. Like a complete night and day difference. I did not start any kind of sorting facility the last time I played this, which was a mistake. At least for me. Just made everything really, really hard to find and hard to produce because I didn't know where anything was. Um, so I can go in this facility and I can draw from some of these lines if I want to, and do all sorts of things if need be. So, or I can get them from, I can get stuff from the boxes. I can go to the production, start area where it's coming from. I can get stuff from there. It's really very nice to have this kind of thing. I may eventually go back to even my Satisfactory game and try to do a sorting facility on that game. So that game would really benefit from taking the time to do something like that. But we'll see. It's one of those situations where my existing factory, I don't want to have to redo it all. So, I could start a brand new save, but oh god, so many hours into logistics making and things, which can be fun, but I don't know. We'll see. I would much rather restart this game than I would for Satisfactory. Mostly because it'd be actually ending up copying a lot of what I've already got going. I suppose I could start in a different biome or something and maybe put that as the challenge or whatnot for myself. We'll see. We'll see. I haven't gotten bored or burned out yet on this game. I did for like a couple days, and I stopped for a couple days, and then I just came right back to it. There we go. Let's go ahead. We'll put in some of our lighting. Just some real quick lighting. We'll put the usual grid thing on the ceiling again of beams and such. It just looks nice. Looks nice and organized and very industrial. So, and I always go back to something one of the NPCs said in the beginning of the game. It was pretty close to the beginning of the game that this whole place was actually filled with a factory. So it wasn't little spots inside caves. They actually made the entire place industrialized. So that meant eradicating a good chunk of the cave and making it a facility. So I kind of have that as my blueprint in my head of I'm taking this place and completely industrializing it. Yes, it does mean ever so often we kill a few plants. I know one of our cube friends doesn't always like that, but that's fine. Heck, my daughter doesn't even like it when I do it. Think of it this way. The foliage challenges the PC a little bit. So the more foliage there is in this game that I leave, the worse off the performance tends to be. So if I can get rid of it, I can put as many lights as I want in this game, but if I have a couple plants in there, I don't know. And that being said, the performance of this game is miles better than what I can get on Satisfactory. So I think it's because, I actually like the graphics in this game, so I think they're pretty dang good. And they're not going for total realism or anything like that, but it looks really pretty damn good. This game does not have every so often this huge stutter. It's a stutter that Satisfactory has every so often to autosave your world. It's one of the more annoying things, and I know why, because it's a really graphics intensive game. If you've ever played Satisfactory, it has a lot of options for graphics and things, and yeah. And your computer feels it. It really does. Especially if you're me and you make all this spaghetti of conveyors. I am just a conveyor belt snob. I just make so many of them, and I like them. So it's like I like watching the materials moving around the facility. It has some sort of cathartic value to it. So yeah, minimizing the amount of belts is not in my repertoire. It's not going to happen. So, and sometimes I can tell how the factory is going based on the amount, speed, and fillage we'll use as a word today. Yeah, fillage of the. I know like this. This is a completely filled up belt. We know that we don't need to make any more of this stuff. We know that we're doing relatively good production of some of these materials here in the center. They're going pretty good. Got a little bit slower production on whatever these are being made. I'm not actually sure what it's making. Let's go look, shall we? This is probably... It's steel slabs. Steel slabs take a bit of time because we have to do steel solution. Oh, we do actually have a little bit of a belt issue here. I mean, it's not a really big deal, but we may have to seek this out a little bit because I don't see any actually coming out. That's not good. Not good at all. I don't even remember where steel slabs are being made. Should we go check it out? Let's go check it out. Where would they be being made? Okay, this is gonna be a fun little journey here. Oh, there's some. There's a steel slab. Okay, they are being made. They're just taking forever to get here because I have not upgraded this this belt. Alright, we can do that. We can do that. How many do we have? Oh yeah, we got tons of it, I think. No, not tons, but enough to go ahead and do a little bit of it. Ba-ba-ba-ba-bum. This is actually easily fixed. We can pick up. We're mass producing level 3 belts, so if we run out here, it'll be fine. We'll just go to the sorter area and get more. Yeek, come on. There we go. I do have to increase the I think the size of this particular resource tunnel. Come on, get up there. Up, up, up. Oh, it's not. Oh, I know why it's not doing it. Come on. Come on. Why is it not letting me do that? Huh. I don't actually want you to go there, though. Fine. We'll just do it that way. I don't know. Sometimes it just doesn't want to do what I want it to do. Do we have any more? Yeah, we do. Alright, good. Oh, I know why. There's actually, underneath this thing, at least right here, there's actually more belts that go down another floor. We might actually go down 2 floors if I remember correctly. Absolute mess of belts. Alright, so this goes back to... Where am I making steel slabs? I think it's somewhere just before we go to the X-ray facility area. Let's just work our way backwards here real quick. I'm not really in a rush to get these steel slabs over, but there's no reason not to upgrade the belts here. So... In fact, most of this line I could probably go get the belts for it and just upgrade the whole darn thing. Increase my production. But, yeah, we'll see. We'll leave that for future me to take care of. Don't need it right now. Blink. I think this goes... I know it goes this way, but... what did it do? Alright, we're good. Doink. So yes, you can actually, draw this whole thing out. You could do like this and just do a whole section. We're not going to do that right now, though. We are just going to concentrate on this one. Let's see, we're getting close to where we're supposed to be. Where? Oh yeah, they're being made pretty well now, it looks like. This is something I actually did mess around with a bit a couple days ago, because it was not producing very much. There we go. And this is... Okay, we're good. Let's do this. This goes... Yeah, this just goes right into this little area. And we're making the steel slabs right here. Doink. And yes, they take forever to be made, but it's fine. It's fine. So yeah, this doesn't have any in it because it's not a storage one. This one should have a few. So we should be good on this. This relies on dirt. I think it's dirt being made. Or not dirt. Carbon cube things. Could I fly, please? Thank you, sir. Oh, so now where are we doing here? Alright. What do we got going on here? Alright, so that's doing that thing. That's fine. This is making stuff here. I don't remember, what is this actually? Ah, I see. Alright. Cool beans. Why do we have some of them going this way, though? Are we using it as fuel? I think we are. Okay. Okay. I guess we're gonna do that. And this is making... Okay, let's turn off the replace mode thing. Yes, plant matter bricks. And plant matter bricks take 100 plant matter frames to create. Which means all this plant matter is being, that's what it's doing. It's going into here and we're making frames with it. In fact, we could do... Oh no, I don't want to back this up. I suppose we could though. Let's just put that in there for a second. Let it go for a tad. I think it'll be okay if this backs up for a little bit. It'll be fine. And this is making Kindlevine extract bricks, which they take a lot of Kindlevine extract to make even one, so this will be a stopgap for a long time. And when this fills up, we'll just add another box. So we'll never have a need for it, but if we ever did have a need for limestone, we could turn this into limestone. I have several places in this factory where I've got that process going on, so it works out pretty good. Alright. I'll be backed up for a bit. Alright, so this is actually working. It's just taking forever. Because, yeah, what happens is those plant matter brick thingies, they go in here, and then this smelter turns them into what do they turn into? It's something that we use in here. What is that called? Carbon powder. Yeah, it turns it into a lot of carbon powder too if you make one brick. So I am assuming there's another way to make carbon powder, but this is the way I've used. So one of these days I think we can look up alternate recipes in our journal. So eventually I'll be able to do that. Is that 100 or how many do I have so far? Ah, that's 62. So yeah, it's going to take a bit of time. And the actual making of the little carbon brick or plant matter brick, it takes actually a while too. So it is not a easy, simple, a quick process by any stretch of the imagination. Alrighty, there we go. Do. There. All right. I think we can head back to our main facility thing. At least we know what's happening over here. It's a stupid little plant matter brick things. That's what's holding up the system. I could probably, I mean, if I needed steel slabs for something right now, I could actually up the production of that stuff, but it's not a real huge priority at the moment. Let's see, we can go through here. This is where we're getting all of our inserters. Every type of inserter is being made in here. And then this is where those boxes were being made. I'll bet you this is actually full too. Yeah, we filled up an entire box of stuff. It's crazy. So this was... I mean, this is probably going to make this... yeah, this is all backed up. But it's done making what it needed to make. Is this going to continue producing, though? Oh, yeah, it is. Okay, so that's going to just slowly do its thing. Send those on their way. This actually kind of looks like, I don't know, like a skate park or something like that. So you've got stuff that's being produced here, and then I just had to actually pretty much cross the streams. I was gonna say this is not Ghostbusters. The conveyor belts and things like that, just over one another. It's fine. I could have elevated them in a better way, but whatever. It's fine. Decorative. See, I've been decorative sometimes. Once in a while, I get a little artsy and start decorating. I do like the glow bricks and stuff. Those are really kind of nice. I enjoy those quite a bit. All right, let's we can go back to our main facility. Actually, through this wall, honestly, go through the service tunnel, if you will. Whee! Because this gets us back to where we were actually working from. Lots and lots of lights in here. What did I... Oh yeah, okay, cool. I've been using, once in a while, I'll actually use, these are the walkways, the metal walkways that you can use. I can put them, sometimes I'll put them on the ceiling just to make it look like there's, I don't know, you get this kind of mesh that you can have up there. It looks, I don't know, it looks interesting. At least in this situation, it looked pretty cool to me. And sometimes you can, what you can do is you can put these hanging down lights. You can put those every so often. They'll line up with this piece that's coming down, so you can make it look like they're attached to it in that way. Ends up being kind of cool. All right, back to cleaning. Back to cleaning up stuff. Alright. Oh, we're gonna fix this too. Blind man. Come on. Boink. E4. There. There. Alright, now we'll be good and actually make it look cool. Alright, we're gonna have to use some calcite bricks to get that all filled in, but it should be fine. One second. Let's do it this way. There we go. Awesome. We'll widen this out. Well, yeah, we're gonna have to actually widen it out the whole way through. Alright, that's fine. That's doable, I guess. Oh, calcite platforms. Get those put in there, kind of to fill in the gaps here. Basically the equivalent of modeling putty. There we go. Now we've filled in our little gaps that we made, because making an even floor is just not in my repertoire. So again, I didn't plan this entire thing out before. I did plan the basic idea of the sorter, but yeah, I don't know the map well enough to be able to absolutely plan everything. I know it relatively well now that I've played through the game twice now. Well, at least the existing game. This is before their big update, so. Which I think it's going to be a little bit of time. It sounds like, I mean, they've said so much in their town meetings and stuff that they do, that it's a huge update, so I don't expect it very soon. And they might be a little, I don't know, they're probably not shy about making another update, but the, they got some pushback from I guess the community on the latest update, because they added some sort of a laser tag kind of functionality to the game. Which, do I have I have my gun on, I think, at least I did. It's a fun little gun. Which, along with that though, went all these really cool lighting options, a lot more building options, and all such other things. So, it was a great update. I don't know. I think people got scared for a second when they saw, whoa, wait a second. Why are we doing laser tag? Because the developers want you to have some fun? Oh, okay. Okay, good. But I do understand a little bit as to what, because I was kind of scratching my head as, oh, okay, that's cool, but all right. You know, I don't have people that I actually played this game with. Most of the people that I am friends with don't actually enjoy these games. They're not big fans of just the factory genre in general. So, and that's fine. I didn't even know I was gonna like these kinds of games until I started messing around with the aforementioned Satisfactory game. That game was actually my first foray into factory builders, and it took me actually 8 months after I bought the game to actually try it out. So when I first bought it, I tried it for about 10 minutes, and I got overwhelmed immediately. So then about, I don't know, 7, 8 months later, I got some coffee. One morning, I just said, okay, I'm just going to sit down. I watched some YouTube videos on the game to kind of get a start, get my foot in the door, if you will, and then I started playing, and then, yeah, it became a huge addiction. And I don't remember how I got to know about this game. I do not remember. Oh, no, I think it was a YouTuber, I think, who plays a lot of these games. They play the whole genre, you know, from Shapes to Mundustry to, was that Foundry? Which I played a little bit of Foundry. Foundry has limited resources, at least until you do unlock fracking technology. And that's late game. So, I don't know. It is an unlimited, like, Minecraft world. It's voxel based in a very traditional way, because I believe this game is actually voxel based too. It just doesn't, it's not as obvious in this game. I mean, it's more obvious when you use like individual building blocks, like if you're using the disco floor stuff. Each cube is basically a voxel. So, kind of like on a TV, there are pixels. I guess in 3D space, maybe they call them voxels. Could be. That would make sense, I guess. Alright. But yeah, this is definitely voxel based, but it doesn't, it's got a lot, like with the digging stuff, it's very much like Rising World. Rising World's a really good non-combat focused survival building game. It does have some combat. Definitely not the focus of the game, though. It's like a kind of an afterthought. They have dungeon kind of spots and some gear and things like that, but it's It's not fleshed out, and that's okay. The beauty of Rising World is it is an amazing building system. If you want to, you can take individual boards. You can and build furniture, build houses. You can then take that furniture or house pieces or whatnot. If you want to make cupboards, you can then make blueprints of it and go from there. So I have files where I built entire houses and things like that, and had actually built furniture, made blueprints out of it, and then I could just use it. So you can make a whole asset set for yourself. It's really deep, and I highly recommend that one if you want a little. It's not a factory builder, so it's just like you'd still like it though. Just pulling out and heading towards Kalamazoo. All right, my daughter's on her way. She's about to be 2 hours away. All right. Cool beans. Well, that'll be nice to have my daughter back home. It's been really nice actually to have some time off and hung out with the wife. We did a ton of date nights pretty much every night this week. We've been out with each other to go eat, talk. We watched that Twisters movie. Did all sorts of fun stuff. So it's good to know because once my daughter leaves the nest, which is years and years from now, at least another decade or so before she does that. It's nice to know that I should be able to we'll be able to stand each other and hang out and have fun. Alrighty. Oh, we're doing pretty good. We're making some progress. The excavation part takes a little bit of time, but when you fully upgrade the mole, this digging tool I have, it actually doesn't take all that much time. Because there's speed modifications, there's all sorts of good stuff that goes with higher levels of this tool. Oh god, what did we do? What did we... Oh, I see what we did. We fell through the floor, ladies and gentlemen. This is the danger of having this built the way it is. Alright. Come on. Can I get up there? Come on. Let me get up here. Come on. There we go. Yeah. There's just no floor under here. That's why. Alright. But we're going to have to fix this a little bit. I mean, there are just parts of this area that aren't... They just don't have floor underneath because... Yeah. This has all been built little piece by little piece. Now we can actually... Yeah, there we go. Should be able to just go bloop, 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 bloop. And we now have a floor. There we go. Beautiful. Fortunately, you never have to worry about getting, like, trapped anywhere. As long as you have, your digging tool with you. Well, even then, if you go escape and do respawn right here, it'll bring you back to the closest, I guess, spawn point or closest, what are they called? Terminals. Production terminals that you're upgrading and things like that. It'll send you there and you'll be saved. It used to, every time you hit that respawn button, it used to actually spawn you through the floor. Fortunately, you wouldn't die and lose your stuff, but yeah, it was it was pretty crazy. Um, just fall through the floor. There is actually a spot. I'm wondering. I don't know if they fixed it yet, but there is a spot. I think it's north, south. I think it's south in the southern area of the map. That if you go out to the edge of the map and look backwards, um, you can actually jump out of bounds. I don't know if it's fixed yet, but they know about it because I've actually seen people talk about it in one of their streams. So I didn't report it again because they know it. They're don't need me going, hey, you didn't fix this. Well, of course they didn't fix this. They're probably working on 10 million other things. So, which is fine. I mean, I still got tons and tons of stuff to do in this game, so I'm in no rush. Well, I can take my time and continue doing what I'm doing now, building and creating the sorter and getting lighting in place and all that good fun stuff. There we go. You know, I haven't messed around. There's actually different modes for this mole tool. I have not been messing around with them really at all. I probably should. It is like the basic tool just seems to work pretty well for everything I need. I can do tunneling. I can do just spot digging to get little pieces of stuff out. So really, I don't really need to use different forms of stuff, but I'm glad they're there. So if I do ever need it, I'll use it. But so far, I've been pretty much okay. Alright, so we're gonna come across. I'll probably put one more layer of these, and then we'll come across. Blink! So we'll go right here. Let's see how far we can get with this. There we go. There. Alright, that actually went pretty well. There's still room on top of that. Alright, cool. And then I think, well, let's clear out this little area here. Clean that up a bit. I don't need a really, really, really tall ceiling on this, so just kind of make that clear out. That's good. Although, well, I don't need these to match up. So let's be different and just, we'll do right here. It's just an arbitrary marking off of the height, and we'll do it that way. Be fine. Drink. Alright. And then we will also need to use these calcite platformy things. Sometimes I'll use the disco blocks just for a little color. I think we'll just, since I'm going to be putting in lighting and stuff, I'll use just the calcite floors for right now. There we go. Put that in there. Put this across. Alright, good. So far, so good. We're making it. We're making it. We'll likely turn off stream. Oh, probably another half an hour or so. We can probably still play for a little bit. Let's complete this. What we can do, since there'll be a different height here, we'll just fill this part in with some disco bricks. Kind of cool looking. Oh, we have another. We have another little spot to fill in. All right, here we go. Boop, come on. There we go. Great. And we'll need to dig out this spot a little bit. Doink. Probably after I'm done with stream, I'll make some coffee here too. I'll probably need it. My daughter's full of energy. She's 8, so yeah, huge amount of energy. Dad is less energetic. I like the rainfall pattern for lights. Chaos is pretty cool too. It makes it pretty nice, but I do like the rainfall look. It's just kind of cool. Alright, we should be able to bring this across now. Let's get rid of this dirt over here. I think we'll be able to start on our lighting grid. Alright. Boop, 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 boom, boop. Alright, we'll need to fill in some of this stuff, but there we go. There we go. Alright. Pop that on there. Oh, my dog's here. Hello, doggy. How are you doing, puppers? I love you. Hello, puppers. Hi. Such a good doggy. A Bernese Mountain Dog. She's a rescue from a puppy mill. So she came a little bit shy and damaged to me, but I've been working with her quite a bit. She's doing a lot better now than she was. Like, at least she wouldn't even wag her tail when she first came to us, so it has been months of just trying to work with her and build her confidence and build her trust. It's one of our little side things that we do, is rehabilitate dogs that have been, for all intents and purposes, abused. So we get all the hard cases and things like that usually with the little organization that we work with. There we go. All right. We got a lot of we just have a lot of random little floating blocks. And the reasons why these are here is because this was all solid rock at one point. Most of this. I mean, some of it was the main cave from the second terminal that you're given to upgrade in the game. But yeah, the majority of this has been, well, you saw, I just dug most of it out. Um, so at least we don't have to just use the pickaxe to do it. But yeah, it's somewhat labor intensive. Do, 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 do. All right. Let's see. How long have we been going? We've actually been going long enough to actually make this like a video for the YouTube channel. So maybe I will do that and go from there because I'm just going to be doing a little bit more building and such. But I think that'll be. I'm going to upload this to the YouTube channel because it is actually kind of a. It's a good game for that too. So I do like streaming this game, but I think I'm going to get some food for one because I'm hungry. I haven't eaten breakfast yet. Well, no, I haven't eaten lunch yet. I did have some breakfast, but I'm going to make some coffee and maybe get some stuff cleaned up here before my in-laws get here. So they'll probably want to walk in the house a little bit, so and it's kind of a mess. But all right, folks, let me hit this button here, and we'll put the end of stream thing on, and I will upload this to the YouTube channel. All right, take care of yourselves. Have a great rest of your afternoon, morning, evening, whatever you have. And this has been Blind Man's World Live. I'll see you later. Bye now.